right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only kept...
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. So Memphis will get the first possession. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Marcus Smart is out there with Morant. And it's Bain in at the small forward.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Now Morant, coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Outside Jackson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Bible can't get it to go. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game plan a great strategy to take advantage of it.
And here's Morant. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game.
Just another tool in the toolbox for Ja Morant, becoming more and more consistent with the jumper.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Ja Morant. And there's the pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Smart dishes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Doncic outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Adams. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Jackson. Outside, Bain. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Maxey attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. As the regular season continues, Smitty, what's it like on those long road trips?
You know, Kevin, it can really wear on you, especially physically. And then being away from home for so long, that's not great. But on the positive side, the lengthy road trips are a chance to bond with your teammates.
Now here's Morant. 14 feet away, and the jumper is good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Doncic against Smart. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Passes it to Bain. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Doncic against Smart. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Maxey.
And you know what, call it great defense or a poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Here's Smart. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the 76ers, trailing by 10.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Ja Morant. And Doncic hits it to go. Doncic has got it back down to within single digits for Philadelphia. Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. He feeds it to Adams. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
And they'll get another chance. On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Smart. 5 to shoot. Doncic against Smart. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You look at the Grizzlies. They're locked in again at that third spot. Not a bad place to be.
And right now for the 76ers, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Embiid, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Outside, Bain. Here's Christopher, defended by Thibault.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Whiteside sets the pick for Doncic. That one, no good. And Memphis the other way now. Here's Christopher. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Isaac. That one goes. Count it.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Now, here's Kennard. His last outing, he had 8 points. Payton for 3. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Controlled from outside. Whiteside, a screen on Kennard. Doncic, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. To the inside. Here's Tillman. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
Second team foul. Shooting from Memphis, Xavier Tillman. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Noel's checked in for Whiteside. Smith comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Reddish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Harris subbed in for Luka Doncic. Now, here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Harris dishes to Reddish. The shot that time, not on target. And Memphis the other way now. Another level indeed for John Morant, his third season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jabari Smith. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Maxey's checked in for Harris. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Now, here is Smith. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. The Grizzlies pull it in. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
Now, here's Maxey. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. Maxey finds Smith, takes the three. Goes back up. Smith on the wing. Back to Maxey. Plays it up and banks it in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Christopher. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Christopher, no good.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Now, here's Bain. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 7. Live from Philadelphia. You're watching. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Carr is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Reddish. And it's Smith in at the 4. That's the group for Philadelphia to start this second quarter. Pass to Kennard. Memphis moving it around. Here's Smart. Offline with his 3.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got 7.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here's Smith, and he hits it to tie the game up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that one's good by Clark.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Carr with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. To the middle. Ball stolen. Shoots from 14. Rebound by Smith. For Philadelphia, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Embiid with the screen on Smart. Maxey with it. Guarded now by Clark. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
First team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
And here are the 76ers now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Maxey into the lane. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the 76ers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all.
And for Philadelphia, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Isaac's checked in for Smith. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish. Harris is checked in for Carr. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
It's Jackson atop the key. Pass to Kennard. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Offensive rebound, Adams. Smart deciding where to go with it. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. It's stolen by Adams. Kennard kicks to Morant. Inside, Isaac with the steal. Melton against Morant. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Jackson against Embiid. Back to Melton. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And one's on Morant.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Whiteside's checked in for Philadelphia. Luka Doncic comes in for Harris. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Tillman, he's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Josh Christopher in for Morant. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the 76ers making a change here. Maxey's checked in. Outside, Smart. Pass to Tillman. Adams wide open. Trying to get something going. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Here's Maxey. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Right side, the pass to Doncic. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 7 points.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Outside, Smart. Here's Bain. He's got 6. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Doncic.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
Now Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smart. Off target from outside. And so Doncic will bring it up for Philadelphia. 1:56 left now here in the second. To the paint. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Impressed with his decision-making in these sets. Isaac knows where to roll to after setting that screen.
It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Smart kicks to Adams. Outside, Bain. In the corner, Smart with it. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Smart.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Adams. Here's Tillman. Now, here's Bain. The fadeaway. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. And Doncic throws it down.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And here's Smart. 9 points last game. To the left wing. Here's Christopher. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And it's Doncic missing. And for Memphis, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Outside, Smart. Bain inside the three-point line. The Grizzlies with another miss. Doncic looking it over. And Doncic throws it down.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
36. The Grizzlies 34.
All right, thank you, David. Folks, don't.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia. So far, they're the more physical team. They came in here with an aggressive game plan, executed it, and the rebounding differential is proof.
Kenneth, I have a question for you.
What's that?
You know why I never led the league in rebounding?
Because you were scoring too much?
The top guys put back their own misses. I didn't miss enough.
And now, let's take a look at the Rookie of the Year race so far.
Well, I'm not surprised to see Paulo Banchero making this kind of impact. The young fella can do it all.
He fits the mold of the modern-day big lock. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
In this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats in on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. John Morant, he's out there with Smart. And it's Bane in at the 3, the small forward. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Smith checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Reddish in for Matisse Thybulle. First free throw is good. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Reddish's shot is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Good. Morant's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
Hard to overstate Morant's shooting ability. It just comes natural to him.
Maxey against Morant. Passes it to Embiid. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the... free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia.
The first one falls.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Now here's Morant. Guarded by Reddish. Morant with the bucket.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Pass to Reddish. Here's Embiid. Adams defending. Embiid, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. There's the pass to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, help. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in, night out. Now living up to that massive potential. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Jackson has the open look. Misses the 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Bain passes to Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that John Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high. It's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. The Grizzlies also making a change. Aldama's checked in. Out to the right wing. Noel, a screen on Morant. Maxey kicks to Doncic. Over Kennard. Bank shot, no good.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Morant surveying the D. Shot from 12. That one's not going to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Doncic. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Doncic has got the game tied up here for Philadelphia. Morant outside. Six to shoot. And the rejection by Smith. And he gets it back. Morant with the bucket. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And they double up Doncic. Noel passes to Doncic. And here now is Thybulle. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Now here's Kennard. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
And the 76ers call time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Reddish comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Karn for Doncic. The Grizzlies also making a change. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Bain. Against Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Good on the bucket. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Lets a floater go, and Morant will lay it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Maxey against Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his third personal
That one's on Morant.
third team.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. They set the screen from 10 feet out. And Embiid with the block. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And it's Morant missing. The 76ers trail by 3. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Aldama. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Back to Kennard. No one near him. And that one goes long.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Smart's checked in for Josh Christopher.
14 foul.
That one drops. He ties it up. Smart with the ball. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Tillman, guarded by Reddish. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his third assist on the night. 76ers shooting 43% for the game. Maxey looking it over. To the left side wing. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Another miss by Philadelphia. Memphis leading by 3. Smart with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Here they come. Lights on the ball for 76ers ENT.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Smart against Doncic. 1:10 left in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Adams checked in.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Doncic, here we go.
And I love how Doncic leads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
Morant outside. Over Thibault. Misses off the left iron.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Jackson dishes to Morant. The three. Morant with another miss. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Thibault, the pass to Doncic. Now Isaac. Down low. On the jam by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Morant outside to halt the run, and Thibault sends it back. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the 76ers. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly.
56.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trail by 3. They've got Jonathan Isaac. Luka Doncic out there with Anthony Melton. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Clock at 6. The open shot from Jackson. And that one hits back iron.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And they double up Doncic. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. And he comes up with the deuce. Whiteside's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the 76ers. The Grizzlies shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Smart finds Bain. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bain. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bain, and Whiteside sends it back. The 76ers leading by 7. Doncic with it. Out guarded by Smart. Back to Doncic. Whiteside sets the pick for Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Outside, Smart. Passes it to Bain. To the middle. Here's Clark. Count it.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Melton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second.
It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
First team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Whiteside. Clark comes in for Matisse Thibault. And Maxey subbed in for Luka Doncic. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 9 points for Desmond Bane.
Great footwork from Bane, finding his opening.
Now the pass to Melton. Three-pointer bangs home the trifecta. Melton's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
There's Jackson with the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Melton passes to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, my goodness, his 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Feeds it to Embiid. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Embiid inside. Stolen by Jackson.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better. In the second half, they've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. With the teardrop. Unable to get that one. Philadelphia leading by 10. Melton feeling it out a bit. Lets it go with the three. Tillman grabs the miss.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And the rejection by Embiid. Here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 12.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Present our New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He got on them. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now, Thibault. Shot clock at 6. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
The assist from Luka Doncic.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Memphis. And here's Morant. Over Embiid. And it's Morant missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant outside. And Thibault sends it back. Driving in. Doncic passes to Thibault. Back to Doncic. He feeds it to Embiid, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
14th foul. At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. Shooting.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
The Grizzlies trail by 16. Now here's Morant. Pass to Bing. Will it go? And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Isaac's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Here's Maxey. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 20-7 run. Doncic outside. Embiid sets the pick for Doncic. Passes to Embiid. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Morant finds Bane. Kick out to Adams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The 76ers leading by 16. Here's Maxey. Doncic outside. Embiid is at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 5 on the clock. Thibault for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Philadelphia.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
I like when Ja forces the issue, especially in close where he's fearless.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
Smith outside. Pulls up on the wing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Go, check Morant.
Here's Morant. Rebound by Smith. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Smith with a screen on Bain. Kaddish dishes to Smith. Drops in the layup for 2. And the 76ers lead by 14. Morant with it. On the money. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.